How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Flatworld. Hey guys, welcome back. They're making a nice single file line. Let's bump the jams a little bit. Let's see, friendly creatures. Let's put it at like 5. There we go. They're all whispering, milling about. So I opened them up, and now I just gotta pray that they don't die. Oh yeah, in here I finally got this thing hooked up to a what is it? What am I trying to say here? I finally got them hooked up to a killer thing mechanism. So yeah, but here's my way out of here. So I'll go show you that. So this is where these guys are going to live, I guess. And hopefully no zombie attacks. Or else, I don't know what I'll do, to be honest, because I've been working on this for a while, and yeah, that would really suck. But anyways, let's see. Light this up. Light everything up. Light this up. Light this up. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, the guys here are dying. We're getting some stuff. Let's turn sound back down. Okay. Guys are dying in here. We're getting some stuff. It looks good. So this rotten flesh, already we've got 44 of it. This is going to be really useful for trading with clerics, and the bones are going to be great for taking back to the base and using for the wood farm or other things like that. So anyways, let's go up here and see how our villagers are doing. I'm really worried something's going to attack them, but I have everything lit up very well, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I think there's about 300 of them. I had 500 of them, but then I had to revert to a backup, and I lost a few. So, but yeah, it seems like this place is pretty much good here, and I will close this off just in case. You never know. Their pathfinding, is really impressive. Those zombies. So, yeah, you don't want something bad to happen. But there we go. You never be too careful, is what I'm trying to say. I anviled a few things, so I've got these 2 efficiency 5 shovels now. I just combined some old shovels I had. And I want some way to be able to get one of these guys that I want to see if I can trade with and bring them over and isolate them from the rest. And I think I'll just try and push them over into here or something. Whoa. So let me try and do that right now. I will. Let's see. I've got my emeralds with me. There's a lot of things you need to trade though, so I'll have to go get materials as we trade. But eventually the goal is that pretty much anything I'll need to trade will be produced inside this iron golem, and if I need to do a lot of trading, I won't really have to leave. But for now, let's grab a bunch of water. I've got a stream down here. 2, 3, 4 should be good, and climb back up. Ugh. And yeah, okay. I have an idea of what I want to do to isolate these guys. So, alright, if we just come up here, my goal is to have a water stream, so I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm going to need to make a bunch of fences and stuff. Why don't we do that right now? So let's see. We'll make yeah, sure. That many. 12 signs, I think? Yeah, 9? 9. I meant 9. Okay. So up we go, and while we're up here, that farm is producing items, which is nice. And okay, so we can go over here and put signs here, here, and here, and then get rid of this torch, have them on the wall. And then we can get some water and put it here, here, and here. So that way if anybody walks into this, they will be stuck. And before everybody starts running into there, See, one guy already got pushed in. We should put some fences. So put something there, and then I just need a fence gate. So let me make a crafting table again. There we go. Put it right there just so that guy doesn't get pushed in. We get 4 of those, and I think it's like this. Good, fence gate. So everybody step back, please. Nothing to see here. Oh my god, these guys are crazy. Alright. We'll get our axe and quickly place this here. Oh, it's not placing. Do you need to place it on something? Like this? And then can I delete the thing here? There we go. Okay. So now if I open that up and push a guy in, or if someone falls in, then I can experiment with trading with them. This guy wants wheat, carrots, potatoes. Okay. So let's trade him for an emerald. There we go. That's my food source. So I'm gonna have to actually I know what I'm gonna do is go back to my main base, figure out what all the guys need, and then come back and trade with them. There we go. I do want a priest in here. So he's got the rotten flesh trade and gold. Okay. So yeah, I think all of them have the same things now, if I'm not mistaken. So if we go to another farmer, well, that's a Fletcher, or a cleric, there we go. We got a rotten flesh and a gold trade. This guy's more expensive, so we got a good one. Yeah, so we got a pretty good cleric there. But yeah, so now I just need some other way to get over here. So if I climb up here and walk along here, I'll just put something like this. Okay, there we go. So now I can come up here and trade with these fellows. I guess we can do that. Yeah, there we go. And don't forget to put torches all over this thing. The more torches, the better. The more, the merrier. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, I'm going to run back to the base, get everything I'll need to trade with these guys, and then hopefully we can get going. Alright guys, so I skipped out on showing you some of the trading with the villagers because it's not the most interesting thing, but I traded for a lot of redstone, filled up this chest, and a little bit of this one too, which is great. I'll do some more trading soon, but now I thought, why not make this episode a little special? I've got some materials here all set up, and I'd say it's time to build a better mob farm. So let's do this. Hey guys, welcome to the Punks. The Punks. Yes, welcome to the Punks, the new site of the mob farm. It actually used to say thanks, not the Punks. But there was this wool 1000 written in the Minecraft font. Like, see how that 6 is like that? It was white and black, and it was 1000 and made out of wool, and it covered up the thanks. And then over here I had a bunch of fire charges, and on my 1000 subscriber special I pulled the lever, and all these fire charges shot out and burned down the wool, and then it said thanks behind it. I had to cut off this block so that I could make this path. But this is the site of the new mob farm, and so something interesting is that when you walk over here, I went out 180 blocks to make sure this thing is as efficient as it can possibly be. When you go all the way out here, check out what happens. boom, boom. Yeah, so you get 2 flashes of all the fire charges, like half loaded or unloaded, way out in those chunks. Kind of like the flashing floating heads that you see near the cobblestone mountains. So now we've got a big cobble mountain with flashing wither heads and a big mob farm with flashing fiery balls. So that was pretty funny, I thought. And you can see there's a portal up here. I'm pretty sure that this direction, if you keep going, leads over to the iron golem farm. And way back in the day, I had a big dirt path somewhere around there that went all the way over to the iron golem farm, which is a long way away from here. So that also means that the water continues all the way over there, so I won't have to worry about adding any more water because mobs are not going to spawn anywhere close to here. So yeah, like I said, it's about 180 blocks away from there. No mobs should be spawning over there. And so this thing will be just about as efficient as it can be. And yeah, that portal, I don't remember what made it, but I'm pretty sure you could drop down onto the path to the iron golem farm. Or, well, you know, it was close to it. So, anyways, here's all my materials. That chest is empty, but I've got stone, some redstone, some pistons. I'm going to need a lot more redstone. I'm going to need a lot more tripwire hooks and string. So, right now, I'm going to go over to the spider farm and finally finish off that collection chamber so that it works for collecting string very well, so that tonight when I go to sleep I can leave Minecraft on and have it collect me a whole bunch of string, and we shouldn't need any more string after 8 hours of running that farm. And we're also going to have thousands upon thousands of squid in the nether, so I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't somehow break the game, so I'll make a backup. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna fix the spider farm right now, so let's let's go over and take a look. My throat feels a little feels a little scratchy right now. Oh God. Okay, this way. All right, so there's the spider farm right there. I did a tutorial on it the other day if you want to check that out. And basically there's 2 levels on each side, so there's 4 sequences of this design that I've made, and that's the squid farm that I was referring to over there. It's really just a bunch of portals with some water. But yeah, this spider farm incidentally spawns tons and tons of squid, so that's kind of annoying, but we need to find a way to be killing the spiders without losing all their drops, because this thing doesn't really work too well. First of all, it takes forever for them to drown, and second of all, well, I guess the drops all get collected, but the spiders get clogged up, and I don't know, it just doesn't work very efficiently. So we got to check this out, and let me see what I can come up with. Alright guys, so I just got off a huge live stream, and we got a lot of work done, so let me show you guys. Well, we did a little trading towards the end of the stream. We put up these item frames, so the gold block signifies the cobblestone mountain because of the city of gold allegedly inside of it, according to the stories. The string obviously is the spider farm, the gunpowder represents the new mob farm, and the water bucket represents Salacia. And we went and visited Salacia a little bit, but we're out of glass, so we need to trade for a lot of glass and redstone, of course. Also, check it out, we got some brown wool from trading. I can now get every wool color from the villagers because they trade it, so that's really, really cool. Over here at the spider farm, you can see I finally finished off the item collection thing. Instead of having some fancy thing in the middle, I had a big staircase go down, and instead it just drops the spiders. They die, and the hoppers pick up their drops. Originally, I had some fences that would guide them so that they would fall in the right spot, but I found that they were unnecessary. They were in that pattern right there, and the spiders just got caught up at the top because they were all jumping up and down. But yeah, as you can see, the drops get collected just fine without that, and it's a great place to get tons and tons of string. So I will probably be idling here tonight when I go to sleep. So in other news, I started the mob farm, and next episode I plan to finish it. So it's going to be maybe a week till the next episode because of the work put into that. If not, I'll just work on something else next episode. But yeah, my plan was to build it mostly in one day. I kind of wanted it to be a big surprise reveal, but I ended up doing a stream today for several hours. And towards the end of it, Dulgit joined me. It was a blast. There were like 20 people there the whole time consistently. And, you know, they would be different people. And I ended up actually starting and building the first level of the farm. So the first level is completely done. And we can go take a look at that. But yeah, I traded tons of wool with villagers to get lots of emeralds so that I can get more redstone for this thing. Because we are out. We're going to need about a double chest full of redstone to complete this thing. And we only had like 6 stacks left over because a double chest full of redstone was needed for the pistons themselves. So lots and lots of redstone. And the other project, Salacia, takes tons and tons of glass, and we're out of that too. So we need glass and redstone, so it's time to get serious about trading. But yeah, as you can see, we finished the first level, and let's just check it out right here. Boom. Mobs will get pushed off immediately. So this first level is nearly fully functioning. It would be fully functioning if the mobs weren't able to spawn on the redstone, but since they are, it's not completely fully functioning. It's just mostly fully functioning. So it's fairly fully functioning, I guess you would say. And I'm pretty sure that I need to place glass on top of these redstone pieces here. Let me just see how it looks, and if it looks familiar. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that. Yes, I do think that is a thing. And then this would be... Yeah. Let's see. Let me figure this out real quick. So if we're building the second level, then let's get some half slabs and some dirt. Yeah, so then if we're building the second level, it would look something like this. So there would be the 2 glass blocks there that don't disrupt the redstone but make it so mobs can't spawn on those. And then right here, for the next level, it's up 1 like this, but then there's a half slab like this, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely how it works. So then this would be another row of pistons right here, and then there's a half slab on each side, kind of like there is down there. So instead of this half slab sitting on a glass block, instead of a glass block, there's a little T-shape of half slabs. So I get it, and this shouldn't be too hard to finish. I just need the materials to do it, and several hours. I'd estimate 12 hours maybe to finish it, not including getting all the resources to do so. So yeah, who knows? It's going to be a little bit of a big project, but once it's done, we'll never have to trade for redstone again. So yeah, what's nice about this project is that I'm emptying every last bit of redstone I have into it, but once it's done, the witches will drop so much redstone for me, I won't need to trade for it anymore, hopefully. I can just idle overnight at that farm, and slowly will build up tons and tons of redstone. Meanwhile, I'm taking hundreds and hundreds of stacks of rotten flesh and trading them with villagers. In fact, I might even get some villagers over there just so we don't have to transport it so far back to the base. But yeah, so that's the plan for that, and hopefully that'll turn out well. We also took the animals over from Noah's Ark and returned them to their rightful homes. So let's grab some carrots and we can breed them all. We even put our other 2 horses, Noah and Cloud, in their horse pen, and the other one down there, Charlie, is well, he's down there by the horse escalator thing, horse staircase ladder. That's the word. So let's harvest these crops while we're here. Might as well. And let's grab a few stacks. Oh, I hear a spider. Where's he lurking? Where's he lurking, McGurkin? Huh. Look at all the glowstone. It makes such weird patterns on the ceilings. Someday this will all be closed up. I need to work on the actual base itself before I start too many new projects. Because someday I want this whole place... Right now it's so open, you can see everything. Someday it's just going to be little tiny rooms, and you won't be able to see everything. And that'll be nice. It's going to be a cool base when that becomes a reality. It's actually harder than you think to fill up a tower with little rooms. That was the little item elevator going off. Alright, there we go. So now we plant all our crops. We got some trampling down here from zombies and such, but not a big deal. And we've got our classic jump boost too, so I'm able to just rip right up there, which is really nice. And then we hop down here. This is usually how I do it. You actually never even need to set foot on the second level if you're good. Okay, so with the rest of these carrots, we'll go breed some pigs and build up a pig, sheep, and cow army once more. And we can start eating steak instead of carrots and rotten flesh, right? So, and watermelon, which are all pretty bad food sources. So let's go do that. Let's find us some animals. And my plan is still to have little glass tubes carry them all the way back to my base. And, oh wait, hold on. The black wool, by the way, I am going to replace with brown wool once I trade enough of it. Oh yeah, so anyways, I was saying the plan is someday to have like infinite breeder here. And I can just sit here and breed infinitely, and then the cows will drop, go all the way back into the base through glass tunnels, and be held for further torturing. Yeah, so we can only breed 2 of these guys, I guess. So come over here. Go. Make love. Not war. Okay, so yeah, we gotta build back up the armies. Let's see, what's in this one? This is horses. So we can skip that one. And I guess easiest thing to do would be to go around here. It's gonna get dangerous in here real quick though. And we can eventually breed a bunch of horses too and create a horse army, to be honest. Because we've got the gold farm, so just golden carrots, right? Okay, so sheep. I only brought 1 back, so we can't build up that army quite yet. But there's another one somewhere at the Noah's Ark. And lastly is pigs. And let's just take a sleep in this bed while we're over here. Cobblestone Mountain looks good from this side. I love it. The snow at the top is a nice effect. Ah, you jerk ass. There's this weird bed thing where, like, if you jump and sleep in a bed, you, like, end up above it. It's weird. Anyways. Over here we got our piggy pen. Our pigsty. Man, it's a pigsty in here. And let's breed these guys. Come here, piggy, piggy. There we go. So, with our animals all bred, we have started a new army of animals for slaughtering. So the kids who are constantly slaughtered and tortured will have their ancestors to thank for not figuring out a way to escape. That's how I look at it. But anyways, let's wrap up this episode. So I've already written the book, and this comment was chosen by the live streamers. It was between two comments last time for the story. Both were really good, and I couldn't decide, so I left it up to the commenters on the live stream. So let's see it. Oops, the first option was Casey or Kesey, and the second one was Melissa Feeney. Okay, sorry guys, I just got a phone call. Yeah, as I was saying, there were only 2 options for this one. And this will be the last time I read the story all the way through because it fills up my hotbar. So from now on, I'll just be reading the addition to the story. But yeah, there were only two options. It was between Casey and Melissa Feeney, because no one else commented with any ideas for the story. So I left it up to the people in this live stream, and they chose option 2. Well, eventually, first they chose option 1, and so I started writing it. Then one person changed their mind, and another person voted, and so we ended up with option 2, I guess. So let's read it. There once was a man named Mogswamp. He was a grumpy and greedy old man. He always got what he wanted, and he wanted a lot of things. Many of the things he wanted weren't always there. He was slowly bringing life back to the mountain that towers above him. He found an old dusty book in the library of an abandoned village. The book contained a legend, a prophecy that mentioned a mountain arising out of nothing, and inside this mystical mountain, a wondrous discovery awaited. In this mountain, many beasts of 3 heads slain and were slain. Mogswamp was the cause of this, and continuously summoned this great darkness, who left a permanent mark on his flatland. 3 flashing, floating, ghostly heads. Mogswamp pondered the prophecy, wondering if the mountain in the story was the mountain right outside his door. He grabbed his trusty pick while rubbing his greedy hands together, before heading out and diffing for hours and hours to find the most unexpected thing even the most imaginative minds could have thought of, the long-lost city of gold. His eyes widened at the sight of the city. Everything was gold, beautiful, shining gold, and he wanted it all. He raised his pick above his head and swung it downwards. There was a clang that echoed throughout the mountain. A deep rumbling started, and all of a sudden, Mogswamp was somewhere else, somewhere cold and dark. He was furious. The gold was gone. Then he heard footsteps, and now today's comment. With those footsteps came the metallic rattling of iron chains. As Mogswamp walked closer and closer to the clanging, he remembered that very sound from his childhood. "Here I am," said a voice. "I came to find you." Huh. So where is this going? We will see. I'm actually pretty excited. It's so fun to hear what you guys come up with. So yeah, guys, definitely come to the live streams. It was a blast. I got 20 plus new Twitch followers, over 20 new Twitch followers just tonight streaming, and we had a lot of fun. People were asking me questions, and I was just able to answer all of them right there on the spot, and it was really, really cool. You can catch the recording. I think it should be up on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/Mogswamp. It's in the description. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. But yeah, throw a like on this video if you truly did enjoy it, and feel free to subscribe to catch the new ones coming out after it, and I will see you guys next time, all right? Have a nice life.